Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today we're playing Necrophos. We're going into the mid lane. This was random draft. Going up against Invoker, so hoping that maybe we get some ganks there. Honestly, it's gonna be a little bit rough because Invoker hits super fucking hard. But it's okay. I kind of really want to just kind of play a chill farming game, to be honest. You know, I'm just kind of like in that chill mood right now. And I really just want to talk. Right? So that's what I'm going to be doing. So get ready for that. First of all, the writing prompt for Standalone is on the website. If you're interested in becoming a writer for Standalone, go take a look at the writing prompt. Pudis just gave a whole bunch of subs. How did she do that? Holy shit. How does that technology even work? Alright. But, well, thank you, man. Appreciate it. But what I was saying is that there is, on the website, you can now find the writing prompt. Please take a look at it if you're interested in becoming a writer. We're not really looking for any other qualifications. That alone will really be enough if you enter with a really good writing prompt. Or like, not enter, because it's not a contest, okay? Like, I don't know, like, I talked about this before and people were like, oh, it's a contest then. I'm like, no, it's not a contest. It's a job opening, right? Like, and you gotta treat it like a job opening, as in, well, you know, like, sometimes at job openings, they ask you to show what you can do. And that's what this is, right? We're asking you to show us what you can do. Right? So that's how you have to treat it. Anyway. But no, it is not a contest. It's a job opening. Still, we're looking for a writer. I am very picky, as you guys know, with pretty much everything. And, so if you kind of like are interested in joining, you know, just kind of like do that, right? I know a bunch of people are already working on their kind of submissions. Hey, Starclaw, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, that's the one thing. The other thing I want to talk about is also standalone related. You know, I really want to make that like the sickest fucking game. I know that sounds kind of obvious, but I've been thinking a lot about it, right? And is this still going on? Right? But I've been thinking a lot about it, and I'm gonna pour everything I can into that. Right? I'm gonna try everything I can to make it the best fucking game you all have ever seen. And
Surprise,
like
it's me again.
I said it earlier, but you know, like even if nobody ends up playing it, like I want the 12 people that end up playing standalone, I want them to afterwards be like, damn, it's a real shame that not more people played this, because that was a sick fucking game. I want to make that shit. I want to make that shit so good. Like, seriously, I am so looking forward to that. And, I don't know, like, I really will just pour my heart and soul into it. And we're starting soon, right? Like, so we're starting in September, right? Well, at the very end of August, at like probably around the 27th is when development officially starts. I mean, I'm already working on it because I just really want to, and I really want to make sure it's good, and I don't give a shit about the money at all. Right? Like, to me, that's just not something that's interesting. You know, like something that was kind of brought up in like discussions is you know, when we were kind of like talking about like how would this all work, how we're gonna set this up, is like, you know, what's the exit point? You know, at which point would we be, you know, like kind of like selling or being willing to be bought out? And to me, that exit point just does not exist, because I am writing this shit until it fucking dies, because this is what I want. You know what I mean? Right? This isn't something I want. This is the thing I want. This is what I want. And it is very important to me. And and I'm gonna pour everything I have into it, and I'm gonna try so fucking hard, and it's gonna be so fucking good. Y'all are gonna be like, what the hell? I mean, I know you said it was gonna be good, but I didn't expect it to be this good. And that's what's gonna fucking happen. And if it fucking kills me, right? And that's just how it's gonna go. And I am just... right? Like... And that's just the situation. Because, like, it really means a lot to me. Right? Like, it's just such an opportunity, and I don't want to, like, waste it. And I've been doing my research. And today I got really frustrated with League today. Right? I got really frustrated with League today. And, you know, I'm still gonna keep going though. Right? Because, like, the reason why I play League is not because it's fun. I play it because I think I need to know as much about it as I can, so I can make standalone as good as I can. And I will do every fucking thing in my power to make standalone as good as I can make it. If that means that I need to shoot myself in the foot, then just hand me the gun. Right? Like, that's... I don't know. I don't really know why I'm going off about this right now, but... it's just what's in my head right now. Right? And, you know, I may not be the best person to do it. Right? Like, that's the thing. I may not be the most qualified. I may not be the best, and I almost certainly am not. But I don't think you will find anybody that will try harder than me. I don't think that will be... I don't think there is a person that will try harder at this than me. Because if it fucking kills me, then that's how I go out. You know, like, that's my mentality. And my plan tonight, after I'm done streaming and recording all of that stuff, is literally just to go and start, you know, just do more work, just do more work, just do as much as I can. I'll be doing a lot of it on stream, but I'll, like, when I'm off stream, I'll be doing it there too. Right? There are no breaks. Just only just keep moving forward. Alright, we are on a limited budget, on a limited time frame. We gotta make it work. Now, I talked about the writing position, right? Right, I talked about the writing position. So what I'm looking for in terms of writing is I'm less interested in, like, you know, what's it called? Wait, I thought you were coming. Oh man, I thought he was coming. Ah, that sucks. I don't know, he pinged it out. I was just assuming he would be coming in. That's why I dropped my ultimate. Like, that would be the time, about the time it takes for him to get near enough that I can use, you know, like, use the ultimate. I don't know. That's okay. So, what I'm looking for in terms of the writing is I'm looking for somebody that can, like, build a lore and like more like an overarching story, like lore and the world, right? Like, I don't really care about a story so much. Like, I don't want there to be a story mode and then you click story mode and then it's a bunch of single player campaigns with cutscenes. Like, to me, that's not interesting. What I want in terms of story for the game is I want it to be like a mixture of Dark Souls and Overwatch. You know, like how in those games the story isn't told directly through the gameplay, but it's just more hidden throughout the game. You know, it's like on descriptions and items, and you just kind of discover it piece by piece as opposed to just having it all be presented. That's what I'm looking for, and that's what I need somebody for. I also need somebody that can go and tell me, you know, like, what is this hero called? You know, like, what is kind of like the theme of this hero? Because I always think in like purely mechanical terms. Like, I like to keep things to this purely mechanical stuff, and I don't really want to like expand. Like, I think that like works the best for design, because it just keeps your mind focused in a way that, you know, like messing it, you know, like adding in flavor right away kind of messes with it in a certain way. And so I kind of want to kind of like have somebody else that can add in that flavor so I can just keep my mind focused. You know, that makes sense. Because I really want it to be good. Like, y'all don't understand how fucking bad I want it to be good. And if it's not successful, right?
Of course.
I want to at least be able to say I made a good game. Right? I want to be able to say, this, you know, nobody plays it. But damn, it is good. And that's what I'm looking for.
Yes.
I cannot last it against Invoker anymore. He hits for 150 and has a Forge Spirit that hits for 460. So he hits for 210 damage. I hit for 90. I just cannot last it against him anymore. Hey, Hybrid X Sane, thank you so much for that. Yeah, Ping scammed your ultimate. Yeah, earlier, definitely. Yeah, no, I just cannot do damage. I cannot, like, win that fight against him. Like, that's just Invoker, though, right? Like, I don't know. It's pretty normal, to be honest. There's really no way I can, like, last it against him anymore. Doesn't work, doesn't work. So where do I sign up for writing pro contest? It's not a contest, it's a job posting, but you can't find it on the website. Alright, go on the website and then on blog and then writing prompt. It's not a contest, okay? And I do think that distinction is important because it's not a contest. It's a job posting. Right, and yeah. You know, another reason why I care so much is like, you know, like we've put a team of people together now. And you know, I don't want to end up disappointing them, like
the other fellas aiming to wreck your bottom tower.
You know, because like in the end, like I make a lot of decisions, and if I make bad decisions, then they suffer too. I won't let that happen. So I'm gonna keep grinding meat. I'm gonna keep grinding neat. I'm gonna keep grinding everything. I'm gonna learn as much about these games as I can, even when I hate it. Even when I get frustrated. Alright. Nothing is gonna stop me from doing that. What am I getting? Am I getting Radiance? What do you buy on Necro these days? Blink? Well, I kind of have that. What do I get next? Yeah, this is just so ridiculous. It's impossible to last it against that. Okay. Okay. Time to go. Kind of sucks I had to drop my ultimate there, but I do feel like you know, it's better to survive and not have an ultimate than to die there. I think I need magic resistance. Like a pipe or something. I mean, look at their team. There's a lot of magic damage there. shit. Okay, cool. Shallow grave.
I shall repay. Toxic shock. Spreader. Marks the spot. I run rancid.
Not sure what to do. Yeah. We couldn't really get in on that. Honestly, I'm not too surprised. Like, we don't have the most offensive lineup there, you know? Like, even with an arrow hit, we don't have great damage. I think I just need to survive. And we do have anti-mage. Anti-mage will be able to just do the damage. I don't really have to.
Now that was something.
I go.
Okay, let's go here.
My tissues rise.
I'm confused about the picture of Adam Biggie. Is he the kid or the big man losing against the kid? Because in that case, you should maybe hire the kid.
Affliction.
Well, you know, we don't really like Adam. Isn't like what Adam does for the company is he manages money and is looking for more money. So we need to worry less about money.
Rancid.
Can we get this? So he doesn't really need to win against kids. He can lose against them and still be good with money.
Pus in your eye.
Unless he's like playing something that is related to being good at handling money. I don't know what that would be. Okay. Level 2 Reaper Scythe. Got the Veil of Discord. And I think I just get Pipe.
Decadent decay.
I mean, against their team, we just need more magic defense, right? I could get BKB, I suppose. Is BKB better? I don't know, as Necro I always like tanking up. No, it's not enough. Oh! Well, at least, you know, he used that.
A galloping infection. I'm under attack.
Okay.
Vector of infection.
Dude, I'm trying. It's a little rough right now. I kind of like don't like BKB on Necro that much. Like Necro is a hero that's like about being able to stay in the fight for a long time. Right? And BKB is a very bursty item. You usually like just Hood or Pipe or something like that more. Because it's less about the burst and more about, you know, the long sustain. Which is really what we're trying to be. Okay. Got ourselves those creeps. You know, I think we get a pipe, because a pipe is necessary for our team anyway. Somebody needs to have a pipe. And, then I get, you know, like, if it ends up being the case that I want, BKB anyway, I can always just get a BKB on top of it. Like, getting both isn't the craziest thing in the world by any means. It's definitely something you can do. So we'll try to do that. Get ourselves these few here. And, yeah, I'll just kind of keep grinding here. It's the nice thing about Necro, you know, you just kind of go around the place. Don't ever really have to take a break farming. Cool. Hood and magic wand incoming. Magic wand in particular is a really handy item. Works super well with the ghost shard. You want to use it a little bit differently than what you're used to. You know, you want to just kind of like hold it to max points as much as possible. And then once, you know, you really need it, then you like ghost shroud and then use it. This is just so different from low. Slow fights in and out, nobody dashing around like a rabid chicken and one-shotting each other. Isn't it nice? Like, I love that. I love that it's, you know, like every fight is so much slower and deliberate. And to me, it just feels like every fight is so much more in control and so much more controlled that it just feels like there's a lot more skill involved. Nah, I didn't get that last hit, which sucks a bit because I kind of needed it for the mana. And it's just, I don't know, I prefer it. I like slow fights. You know, like that's the thing. For OA, I made the fights even slower than they were in regular Dota at the time. And Dota was also just continuously slowing down fights more and more and more and more. Alright.
Yes.
Go over here.
Your bottom tower ain't long for this world.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to farm while the anti-mage is around. It just kind of goes about it a little bit quicker than me. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. We'll definitely appreciate that. And yeah, we'll just see what we can do here, right? It's been a slow game. It's been a slow farming game. But I think both teams are kind of okay with that. Although I like it more for us. I think it works better for us than it works for them. So I'm kind of okay with it, obviously. Cool, we can heal up a bunch. Got a lot of mana again. Very close to our pipe as well. Oh shit. Well that... Yeah, I mean Invoker. That that was very reminiscent of League, but admittedly that was 4 heroes just jumping me. Alright. Can Matt do anything here? I don't think he should. He'll just die. This is not a good idea. Yeah, I mean, that kind of sucks that we died right there. But it's really one of those things which is like, oh. Well, that sucks. There wasn't really much we could do about it. It just kind of sucks. And that happens sometimes, and it's not really a big deal. I don't think we're fighting into that, are we? Because I just want to like go top and grind this up a bunch.
Of course.
Oh, okay. You get the ghost shot slow, right? I mean, 20% is just more than 40. It'll be fine.
Of course.
Okay. Nice. Hey, that's the kind of stuff we need here. Did you just say sweet sepsis? Yeah, I don't know how sweet that really is, but sure. Whatever makes you happy, dude.
Yes.
Anything here? No. Oh, actually there is. Oh, crap. I think I just have to disengage this. Yeah, sorry. Oh, wow, that still hit me. Okay, let's just kind of get out of there. Yeah, you guys went a bit too deep. Ah, I still don't have Blink, which feels really bad.
Of course. Marks the spot.
Okay, we've got this. Juggernaut is coming in. Just gonna punch him. Oh, no, you're just gonna leave me with him. Okay, that's rude. Guys! Alright, we're still alive though. Man, that fight started like up here, went down here, and now we are over here. That took us around the fucking map, my dude. Alright.
A galloping infection.
Do you want some interesting hero designs? You might want to look up the game Demigod on Steam. I think, gotta be honest with you, I think you guys have a very different understanding of interesting hero designs than I do. It's like something I see a lot is, you know, like this idea that like, look, this hero doesn't attack, but instead he attacks, he has like, I don't know, he can shoot 4 times and then he has to reload. That is interesting, right? And I just, no. I mean, you still just attack. It doesn't really change anything. I mean, it's a gimmick. It's not interesting. It's just a gimmick. You know. One of their guys is a walking fortress with turrets on its back. Yeah, it doesn't tell me anything about the abilities though, right? Okay. I don't think I need BKB really.
Pestilence.
What am I getting?
Forward.
Go and get a Lotus Orb or something like that.
I relax upon you. Of course.
Okay. What is a good hero design? I mean for you. A good hero design to me needs to have some very clear limitations. It needs to not rely on a gimmick. Right? And it needs to just be something that's like nice and satisfying to play. And something that is, you know, like simple on a surface level, but can actually be quite deep. You know, I'm just kind of talking about like what the optimal hero design would be. You know, what I really like to see. It's just like various things. But it's just like, you know, somebody that, like a mistake a lot of people make when making custom heroes and such, or designing heroes in general, I feel, is they oftentimes don't give the heroes like just something to do. Right? They do, like your hero gotta have something that is just a good ability to use. I mean, like Wraith King or Juggernaut. I think they are both really good hero designs. Yeah, Wraith King maybe less so, especially in his current state. But Juggernaut, I think is a great hero design. I really, really, really like Juggernaut. And Juggernaut has one ability that is literally just deal more damage. You know, but it works. Right? It's nice, it's simple, it's clean. It just feels satisfying to play, it's straightforward, it doesn't need a million lines of text, it's not overly complicated. You know, like, there isn't just something I can say, but it's like, this is a great hero design. But I like, for example, my favorite hero design in Dota is Abaddon. I like Abaddon a lot. I think Abaddon is great. Everything about Abaddon is great. Everything about Abaddon makes sense and works together and just is good. You know? Yeah, I am probably dead. Damn, man. They're 5 man right now. It's just going hard on us. Any predictions what kind of hero will be announced at the International? I honestly have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if there is no hero that gets announced and they just like, here's some artifact stuff. It's probably one of the artifact heroes, you know, one of the ones that they already showed. Ooh, well, this is bad. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really think that was gonna work. Anti-mage is here, though. Nice. When was Artifact release again? 28th of November. That's when the shackles, my Dota shackles, get unshackled. Yeah, I'll just play Artifact all day. You know, that might be the one time I'll take like a week break from standalone and just grind Artifact. Become #1 worldwide immediately. Don't worry, can't be that hard. What if Artifact is a scam? What if there is no Artifact? It just doesn't exist. It's just all a giant scam. There is no Artifact. It's all lies. 100%. Oh, don't even joke about that.
The other fella's top tower had a little accident.
Is Artifact more attractive for to you than Hearthstone? I don't. From what I can tell so far, Hearthstone seems like the better game. And you know, like I know people like to point out that Richard Garfield made, you know, made Artifact, and he's the creator of Magic: The Gathering. But like, really, Magic is kind of shitty. Magic is a great game for like parties and shit, but like Richard Garfield has some very flawed ideas, in my opinion, if it comes to game design. I don't know if he still holds those, but this is just what I have seen. You know, something, for example, that Richard Garfield says is, or like has said, is that, you know, like mana in Magic was a great addition, like a brilliant idea, because it makes it so that when you're losing, you can't just blame it on not having drawn the mana you need, and when you're winning, you can still accredit it to your skill. But when you're losing, it never really feels like it was your fault, but instead it feels like, if only I had drawn the right mana. But to me, that's just like, wait, but that's really bad game design. I don't want that. And like, if I'm playing a game, I want to feel like I'm the reason why I lost. I don't want to feel like the game cheated me out of having mana. Right? Like, and a lot of it, like, the problem with card games is like, this is something I will never understand. Like, fucking card game producers will always just, like, show you these... You know, they will always present you these shitty pre-built decks that are just garbage. Right? And just be like, here's a deck, have this, play with this. Instead of just giving you a good, solid, competitive deck. And from what I saw from Artifact so far, there's pretty significant emphasis on draw RNG. Like, really big emphasis. Like, Magic: The Gathering levels of emphasis. That's a little bit, yeah.
Of course.
Why do you dislike gimmicks? I think they are universally bad. For example, Invoker is a gimmick hero and the way his spells are selected, and I think he's brilliant, fun to play hero. I think a gimmick needs to really be justified, right? Like, I think Invoker works, and I don't think Invoker is a bad design. Well, questionable. But anyway, I don't think Invoker is like a major problem and like a terrible thing. I dislike gimmicks because people use gimmicks as the only thing that they're gonna make interesting about their heroes. That's just it, right? Like, I think a gimmick can work if the gimmick is there to kind of like enable and support the rest of what the hero already has going for them. But something that is often the case is that instead people just make a gimmick and then the hero is nothing but that gimmick. And that I don't like.
A galloping infection.
To me, that's just not that fun.
Vector of infection. Not going to let it happen again.
So I don't think they're like universally bad. I just think they need to really be justified. And I also think that for it to be justified, you know, like, I don't know, it's just hard. Right? Like, it's not that straightforward. Wait, why was he moving? Do you have like status resistance or something? I think they are actually really good gimmick heroes in Dota. I think Earth Spirit is a good gimmick hero. A really good gimmick hero. Right? Earth Spirit feels good in every way. All of his abilities are usable without the gimmick, and they kind of like just need without the gimmick. And more often than not, like his biggest plays come without the gimmick. But the gimmick still exists, and it works, and it's cool.
Plague spreader.
Right? So that, to me, that kind of really works.
Nothing left of the other fellas.
I don't know. Like, it's hard to really, like, put, you know, like, just, like, hard numbers and shit on this kind of stuff. Because it's all very subjective.
Yes.
The other fellas mid-ranks.
What's your opinion on Abathur from Heroes of the Storm? See, Abathur is somebody I don't really like. But that's mostly just because I think Abathur just leads to really frustrating gameplay. Right, with Abathur, I don't actually dislike the gimmick. I think the gimmick is actually kind of somewhat interesting. Oh, yeah, he's got that. But what I dislike with Abathur is more his general, like, idea of being basically forcing every encounter in from a 1-on-1 to a 2-on-1 immediately. Just is very frustrating to play against. From my experience, I've played against Abathur plenty of times. And every time I'm just like, God fucking damn it. You know, like, the hero just makes it so I cannot do... You know, I cannot, like, 1v1 challenge enemies ever. And that's just really annoying. Because, like, usually that's, like, something that happens pretty frequently in the game. And now you just take that out. And I get that's kind of like, you know, strength of the hero. But it's still really, really, really annoying. And it feels cheap and not fun to play against. Right? And that's really the problem there. It's not that he's, like, broken or anything like that. It's just frustrating to play against. I don't like that. What am I buying? I want to get a Lotus Orb. Is that good here? Maybe we should get Radiance, honestly.
Of course.
I mean, it's a pretty late Radiance, but... Nah, that's a hella late Radiance.
A galloping infection.
Oh, well, that's kind of interesting, yeah. Don't worry, I'm coming in to save the day. I am coming in to save the day, boys. You think they would fix some of that by forcing his power more into the split pushing, passive / parasite at any one time? I'm not sure how they would exactly fix that. You know, like, again, like, Abathur is all about being, like, completely unplayable as a hero himself. And he's all about, you know, like, merging into somebody. And I feel like they should maybe step away from that a little bit. You know? Like, yeah, I guess, like, give his parasites that are scattered across the map more like individual power. You know? I don't know, maybe make the merging into another hero be like his ultimate. I don't know, it's just... I understand that that's not really what the hero's supposed to be, but again, the problem with Aberfor isn't, to me, the gimmick. That I don't really mind too much. What bothers me about him is that he's just really frustrating to play against, and the fundamental idea of what the hero is, to me, just doesn't really work. Hey! Chugs, free, thank you, dude. You should stream Monsters on the World, so monsters might make good bosses. Honestly, yeah, I probably should. Empath from Horn was a better Aberfor. Yeah, I thought Empath did that same thing, but better. Right, like I can definitely agree with that. Empath, very similar, but still different. Hello, how are you doing? Okay. I'm coming. Alright, well, I guess we won. The black holes actually ended up pulling through for us here. And, well, that's game. Nice. Man. That's a lot of points right there. That's a lot of points. Yeah, I mean, we had the anti-mage farming. Like, that's really what that game was about. That was the anti-mage show. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.